And I think that's one of the things more important in life, like feel relaxed or in peace.
Like you showered baby elephants. And I always say that, people think I'm lying. I'm like, they're like, where's Dr. Lonzo? And I'm like, I don't know. He's probably babying baby elephant somewhere in the world. And he I say it because he's done that, you know. And we talk about that less than 2% of the dentists worldwide, and that's not my number. It's the number we got online. Don't do pterygoid implants. And you're actually, you're in that 2%. You do pterygoid implants.
Yes, I do pterygoid implants.
Tell me, when you were in Vienna, in Austria, when you talked to the different people that were there, what was it like? What do you see the technology there? Did you show them any cases? You were telling me about some friends that you were talking to.
Right.
Tell me a little bit about that. Obviously, Dr. Lonzo, you know, those good looks don't come for free neither. You know, it's if you want him to work on you, it's gonna be a little bit more money. You want to wake up
just a little bit more.
You're
Not
gonna wake
much.
up. You're gonna wake up and you're gonna see him. You know, you don't want to wake up and see me or George. You know, that's
Yeah.
I've never seen nobody else running look this good. So he's running. Not even his glasses are moving. His hair's not moving. The guy behind him is like, and he's just like.
It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. Salt and pepper and heavy D up in the limousine.
Hey, welcome back to Supremedental Podcast Studio. You can be anywhere else in the world right now, but you're here with us. We appreciate that. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Remember, this podcast was meant for you, the patients. We're on Apple Podcast and we're on Spotify. My wife and I are the owners of Supreme Dental Clinic, and let's get with it. Today we have Dr. Alonso. How you doing, Dr. Alonso?
Yes, I'm doing very good. Thank you.
That's awesome. So, someone told me that you just came back from a trip.
Yes.
And this trip, there's different things that you learned in this trip. And tell us a little bit about it. How was it?
Right. That was the city was Vienna in Austria.
Vienna, Austria.
Vienna, Austria. Yeah. I never been there before, so it was a nice experience, a new experience. You know, what was part of the of my training. Part of my training. Actually, I'm doing my specialties of implants. So part of the specialties, I need to go to another country, international congress. So that's why I went to Vienna, Austria, and that was amazing. That was really, really good experience.
So obviously here at the clinic, we talked about pterygoid implants. We talk about zygomatic implants. We talk about pterygoids, that people that do zygomatics sometimes don't do pterygoid implants. And we talk about that less than 2% of the dentists worldwide, and that's not my number, it's the number we got online, don't do pterygoid implants. And you're actually, you're in that 2%. You do pterygoid implants.
Yes, I do pterygoid implants.
So you've been to different trainings. You went with Dr. Vanderlim. You've been, just last year, you were at Switzerland representing us in Straumann.
Right.
5 chairs in the whole country, you were one of them. And you're getting this specialty just for the paper to be there and say I'm a specialist, but you know so much more than specialists that are specialists already, because we'd interviewed specialists. Actually, a specialist back in the day was here with us, and he was not close to doing pterygoid implants or anything like that, but you went on to do this for yourself.
Right.
More than anything.
Yeah, it's more like personal
goal,
adventure.
Oh,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that's the reason, because you're right. Yeah, to be honest, you're right. I went to the school one time per week, or sometimes 2 times per week, and we talk about all the treatments with the partners, with the other guys doing the specialist in the class. And we share always the conversations about the techniques and about
the different cases.
Exactly. And yes, there's a big difference That's a big difference because, to be honest, that's the first. This is the first school here. You know, I mean, getting patients, trying patients, learning with all the patients all the day. That's the real school in life.
Yeah, I think that once, because in school they teach you how to do this patient, but you see difference. Every patient's different, and you start seeing different things that can go wrong. You start seeing different things that you could do better that are not, because I feel like the books sometimes have been written a really long time ago, and everything has changed since then.
Right.
Technology, since when you graduated to now, it's completely different.
Yes, completely different.
So a lot of people stay with the old school books, and that's okay, you know, if they want to do that. But the new era of dentists, you know, you guys are on the new technology, how it benefits the patient, how much faster they heal, how much better the whole process goes for them, and that's what you guys are always staying on top of. But tell me, when you were in Vienna, in Austria, when you talked to the different people that were there, what was it like? What do you see the technology there? Did you show them any cases? You were telling me about some friends that you were talking to.
Right.
Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah. Well, in the Congress, there is the last technology, right? Because there is a lot of brands, all the most important brands in the world, like Straumann and Medit, and all the brands. They are using the last technology, and we have the opportunity. I have the opportunity to see all the last advantage in technology in dentistry, right? So that's very, very important. But now sharing with another friends, because I meet another friends in Vienna from Tijuana. So the last time that I see was like 6 or 7 years, those friends, and they share me a couple like cases and treatments and everything, and they are doing really good, to be honest. But was very impressive because I'm doing now like a pterygod implants, or I'm learning more about zygomatic implants. And they was very impressive about where you have those techniques, or where you get those, where you are learning those techniques. And that was nice because, like I say, the opportunity that we have here, for example, in Supreme, is really, really cool because we can go to the next step or the next level because, like I say, we have the opportunity to do a lot of treatments here.
And you guys have the opportunity to be able to travel too, and have people around you that travel to different places. And that's what I love about this place. For example, you went with Vanderlim, and you come back and you bring different things to the people that didn't go with Vanderlim. Dr. Elias goes with Juan Gonzalez. Then he comes back and he brings some of that to you guys. And you guys didn't go to Juan Gonzalez, but you get a quick summary and what he really learned, and all you guys talk about it and you guys grow. So all in all, if you went to 3 things a year and other people went to 3 things and somebody else did 3 things, so all in all, you're going to learn from a total of 9 different things. And that's what I think makes you better at a faster pace.
Right.
To be able to just get better. So when you were there, besides being in this meeting or this training and seeing the different brands, talking to old friends, what else did you guys do there? I see that you were running a little marathon.
Oh yes,
we'll put a little video up here of him running the marathon.
Yeah,
I've never seen nobody else running look this good. So he's running, not even his glasses are moving, his hair's not moving. The guy behind him is like, and he's just like, you guys we'll post it up.
Enjoying the view, you know. Yeah, that was 5 kilometers. Running, and that was nice. One day before, all the team asked about who wanna do the run.
Yeah, the marathon.
The marathon. And for sure, I say yes because the views, and it's a new country, so it's new people, so I try to talk with a new people or see the cultures or try to know the new cultures. And I think one of the best option is walking or in this case running. So that was really, really nice. That was nice.
Actually, I don't know if we can get that clip where you and another one of our doctors went to, I believe it was somewhere in Thailand, and you guys are eating at this little house, and like you guys are cooking or eating.
Oh yeah,
That was a different experience also, because when you go somewhere,
completely different experience.
you like to live like you showered baby elephants. And I always say that, people think I'm lying. I'm like, they're like, where's Dr. Lonzo? And I'm like, I don't know. He's probably baby elephant somewhere in the world. And he I say it because he's done that. You know, you're very nature,
Yes.
mellow. Hey, you're the type of surgeon that I would want them to operate on me, because you're very mellow, relaxed, and it's like you just zone into whatever you're doing, but you also connect a lot with nature. Has it always been like that growing up? You connecting with nature, or is it something that was adapted more when you became a dentist, or how does that help you out?
Actually, I try to connect very good with the nature, like you say, because that made me feel like relaxed or
Peace.
yes, peace, and I think that's one of the things more important in life, like feel relaxed or in peace, because all the day or for example here in the work, in my job, sometimes we have a lot of like stress with patients, or the treatments we perform here are very complicated sometimes. So those things make me, try to connect with the nature, give me something more like how can I say, like I try to
balance. Okay, balance.
Yeah, my life, and that's why I try to get always, if I go out my country or if I go out to this city, I try to feel more relaxed. That's
We'll post up. Being a dentist is actually one of the careers that's the most stressful. I don't want to lie to you guys, but I'm going to say it's top 10, but I believe it's probably like top 4 or top 3.
Probably, yes.
Some of the most stressful careers is actually being a dentist. So this is the way that you read a lot also, right? You like to read.
yes,
You like a lot of music.
right.
What kind of music you like?
All kind of music, but I prefer. Well, actually, the last 3 or 4 years, more like a music, like a techno or
Techno?
Yeah, yeah. But no, all the music. I like all the music. To be honest, yeah.
So
Everything.
besides you going and showering baby elephants and eating some really food that's really from wherever you're at, and running marathons over here in Vienna, what else do you do? Like, I know that you've been across the world to some music festivals.
Right.
So tell me a little bit about that.
About what?
The music festivals that you like to travel to. I've never heard anybody go to those festivals. I know they're big.
Yeah. Well, that's a nice experience also, because I meet a lot of people from all around the world. So that's a good opportunity to have conversations or share kind of lives, different lives, So I meet people from USA. I mean, USA is very close here, but at another parts like in Brazil, or I meet people from all around the world, Asia, Africa, Europe, and that makes sense for me. Know all the try to know a lot of cultures. So those festivals are very.
What festival was it?
Well, there is a lot of festivals all around the world, but one of my favorites is, for example, Tomorrowland. Tomorrowland in Belgium, because there is a lot of people. It's more than 15,000 people there, and it's like a 5 days with with those peoples and talking and learning with the other persons, and that's nice.
That's a balance.
That's a balance, and you know what? That's one of the things that I start to hear more techno or electronic music, because I think that genre
The genre, yeah.
genre
The
of that music make like a connect people, and that's nice. That's good.
What do you think, George? What do you like?
I like that music.
George does not like that.
You should try it. You should try it. That's it.
I think that's what I'm talking about, balance. Like you're showering baby elephants, and we'll post that picture up too. And then you're partying over here in Belgium at Tomorrowland.
In 2 months.
That's two different. Then 2 months separate. Like that's two different people to me, you know. And then all of a sudden you're here at the clinic, and then you're running a marathon in Vienna, Austria that says like Europerio or something right here.
Yeah, Europerio.
And all of a sudden you're in Switzerland, you know, and in the Great Alps, eating what were you guys eating up there? I forgot what you guys were eating.
Like the cheese.
There's a bacon cheese,
with
right?
bread.
And then you were in Tokyo.
Yeah.
Then you were in Singapore.
Wow. Yes.
And then
you're right.
early this year you were in Brazil.
Yes.
What about Mykonos?
In Mykonos,
What about
Greece.
Mykonos? Yeah.
And we're talking.
Right.
That's not even a year difference.
Yes.
I think everything started like sometime in August or May. In May, August, that's when it was like Mykonos, Singapore, Tokyo, then it was Switzerland, then January was Brazil, then right now it was Vienna, Austria, then you're about to go to Mexico City for a little bit more on zygomatics, you and Dr. Luis.
Right.
It's really hard to send these guys to like Mexicali and stuff because they don't want to go anymore. They're like, hey, we got this course you want to go to? Yeah, man. Yeah, where's it at? Mexico City. Is there like a one in Australia or something? I'm like,
Yeah,
no,
they
man.
have something for Australia.
What about Egypt?
Yes.
But no, man. I wanted to do this podcast and I wanted to enter talking about where you've been, what places, because you travel for a week and then you're back at work.
Right.
And
Yeah.
obviously it's not easy. It's not easy. And you told me before, there's some cases that drain you. You know, there's cases that to some patients they say it's very complicated, but to you it's not. But there's some cases that you have even told me, hey man, come take a look at this. Look at this. Look at like the PF1 you did on
Yes.
that patient, that it was amazing.
Right. Yeah.
And for you
was
guys
nice.
that don't know about a PF1, a lot of people back in the day used to go for 3-on-6 because they didn't want the gum portion on people that no longer have teeth or needed to lose their teeth. So the PF1s came out. So it's like an all-on-4 and all-on-6, but is only the teeth.
Teeth.
But you have to contour the gums
The gum.
itself.
It's a more natural.
But it's a lot more work for you, and it
More
takes
precise.
a lot more talent to do so. And this was a young patient of yours,
right.
and she was when you were. I think she came in with her husband, and when you were letting her know, hey, we're gonna go with the PF1, her husband was like, that's exactly what we wanted, because someone else in the United States had told him about it.
Yes.
And you didn't take the easy route and just say, well, I'm going to cut all this gum and I'm going to just place something else. You said, no, I'm going to use your gum, but I'm going to detail your gum, and then we're going to put the teeth on.
Right.
And some patients don't see that, you know. And when and what makes me crazy is when they try to compare Supreme with another clinic that we know it's completely different. There's nothing wrong with new clinics. They need time to grow. But you can't compare to what you guys are doing, you know, and where you guys have been. There's a lot of trainings that are done here in town, and they're okay. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But they don't compare to being with Dr. Vanderlim.
Exactly.
You can't compare them. I mean, Dr. Vanderlim, you know, the top dentist in the world.
Yes.
And you're there one-on-one. You get to talk to him. You get to operate with him. Like you can't. I mean, obviously you could buy the course, but it's not a cheap course. It's not something that comes cheap.
Nothing.
And then patients sometimes get misguided and oh yeah, they're the same. We do the same thing. It's not the same thing.
It's not the same thing. Yeah.
So yeah, man. So thank you so much for being here today. We just wanted to let you guys know, when you guys are shopping, shop right. And if someone says, if something is way cheaper, like for example, there's going to be no price in the United States that come close to us because we're always going to be lesser price, but not cheaper in quality. If you're looking for the cheapest price in Mexico, obviously we're not going to be one. And because of the quality that we have, and obviously Dr. Lonzo, those good looks don't come for free neither. It's if you want him to work on you, it's going to be a little bit more money. You want to wake up.
Just a little bit more.
You're
Not
gonna wake
much.
up. You're gonna wake up and you're gonna see him. You don't want to wake up and see me or George. That's a cheaper price. But no, well, thank you so much for being here. I know
Thank
that
you.
you have a patient right now, and we appreciate what you guys do. We really do.
Thank you so much, friend. Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity also.
No, thank you, and thank you for being here at Supreme Dental Podcast Studio, powered by Supreme Dental. Just like Dr. Alonso, but not as good looking. Keep on smiling.
And if you don't know, now you know, you know, you know.
That's right. East Coast.
And if you don't know, now you know, you know, you know.